Hey guys, and welcome to Bbs Airsoft, where today I'm going to review the Project Airsoft TK45 Drum Mag adapter. Hey guys, and welcome back. If you do enjoy this content today, please do like and subscribe because you're really helping me out. Drop in a comment as well. All that interaction helps me get seen better by the YouTube algorithms, and that's really good to help the channel grow. So I'd appreciate that massively. If you haven't done so, there's a link down below to all my socials and especially my Discord, which is well worth coming along and joining. So today then we've got a Project Airsoft TK45 Drum Mag adapter. Now I run two TK45s, so I've got a recoil and a non-recoil, which is the Division 2 themed one, which I'll show you shortly. And they have a bit, I'm pretty trigger happy. There is no high caps for those guns. You either have 80 round mags or you have 120 round mags. And that's it, that's the only option. Now Project Airsoft have sort of seen that gap in the market and come up with this adapter. So this is a 3D printed adapter that sits on top of a Battle Axe auto winding drum mag. So this is a 1200 round drum mag, which if you've got one laying around, you can pick one of these adapters up for it, which I'll discuss a little bit shortly. So thereby sort of giving you another option really for running those guns. And I'll sort of go through the product, but I'll be honest, SneakyC owns this, he bought this, he's probably as trigger happy, if not more trigger happy than I am, and wanted a drum mag. So in this, the typical drum mag is 1200 rounds, which is equivalent to 11 of the normal 120 round mags, which is brilliant, because that's a lot of ammo in one magazine, reducing the need really to take out all those mags and speed loader, so on and so forth, because we're both trigger happy. You can then as well, which we'll discuss in a minute, fill up this feed tube as well to get, we think it's possibly between 300 and 500, maybe even more BBs in this feed tube as well. So you have potentially close to 2,000 rounds in that single magazine. So the adapter itself then, it comes in three versions. For £22, they do the adapter only. Now it's officially listed as not being out until the 31st of August. Sneaky contacted Project Airsoft and basically just said, have you got one? Can I have it? We want to do a video about it and own one and use one. So they sent us one out. So we didn't just buy the adapter, which is £22 just for the adapter. If you've got a Battle Axe already laying about, there is a video which I'll link to down below, how to adapt your Battle Axe to take this adapter on it. It's quite easy to follow, just make sure you follow it properly to make sure everything fits and feeds properly. They then do a £55 version, which is what this one is, which is the adapter pre-fitted to a Battle Axe drum mag with just normal AAA battery pack in there, which we'll look at shortly. And then the top version is the £60 version, which is the adapter on the Battle Axe with a rechargeable battery pack. Now, at the time we ordered this, they didn't have that in stock, but I do think that we will sort of go back and pick one up. Okay, so you've got three different versions there. So the adapter itself then, you've got the feed tube on top, which feeds the BBs up into the hop unit, and you've got the refill tube for the actual drum itself, which I'll be honest, that makes it quite easy to refill out of a bottle, or I often carry like a hard plastic bag of BBs in a pouch. It makes that very easy, especially because I can fill this up virtually to the top. When you're putting this in the gun, and their advice sort of generally says this on the website, which I will link to below, don't wind it up before going in your gun, because there is no retaining lug on the top of this feed tube. So the BBs will not stop, and the winding mechanism, click it on. Batteries are dead, I think. Oh, there we go. Batteries are dying. There they go. They will just come out. So what you need to do is there we go. You need to more BBs for my wife to get annoyed at. They get everywhere. If you're an airsofter, you will know the BBs literally get everywhere in unbelievable places. So the best thing to do is fill the drum up to the top, insert it into the gun and then wind it up. Now this has got 3 settings. I believe it's off, sound activated winding, which is obviously reliant on the sound of the gun, and auto winding. Now at the minute the batteries are dead in this, as you can see from the state of it. Sneaky has run this on Sunday when we were at Humber Airsoft, had a cracking day. I am going to do some gameplay footage. I'm sort of scrubbing through it all now, piecing it together. And he run it, and basically we skimped out, well, Sneaky skimped out and put the cheapest, nastiest treble A batteries in there that he could find, and they've not lasted through a full day of winding. But that shows you probably just how much he's shot through the day. He was, he's gone through loads of stuff. So when you insert it into the gun, make sure that you wind it once it's inserted. If you pre-wind it and the BBs are not sort of far enough down, then it can cause the mag to not fit in properly into the hop unit. It stops it sort of connecting in. So just as a word of warning, obviously carry it upright because the BBs will just fall out, and don't set it winding until it's in the gun and you're ready to sort of play. So now we'll have a look at it in use and see, how it's working on site. This was videoed at Humber Airsoft at the weekend when I was there on the 22nd of August. Right, got them. Go. So other than that, we'll bring in the Division 2 TK45C. It just goes in just like a normal magazine would. Now, I'm a massive Division 2 fan, obviously, hence I've got 2 weapons doing that style. And now that is giving me strong, if you know the gun, the Chameleon vibes. I know the Chameleon's got a box, square drum mag, but that's giving me strong sort of Chameleon vibes now. And I am liking the look of that. It does add, the weight of that and the weight of the drum mag is quite weighty. There's quite a bit of weight in there. Definitely well over 1 kilogram in weight in there. So obviously, just to be aware of when it comes out, it will add a little bit extra weight to the gun. Now, when you're removing it at the end of your gameplay, the advice basically says to drop it down a little bit, obviously switching off the winding, and the BBs that are under tension should pop up and fall back in to the fill tube. So you shouldn't really, unless you're dragging the mag out straight away, you shouldn't get any real overflow from it of BBs falling out like you would with a typical high cap and that kind of thing from feeding up the hop unit. The BBs should pretty much just fall back out of the hop unit and up and out of the feed tube and into the fill tube. We found that actually it worked absolutely flawlessly. I was really skeptical in all honesty. And I was just like, I am not convinced that this is going to work. It's not going to look right, whatever. And I've got to hand it to Project Airsoft. What they've made is absolutely fantastic. I've also got my actual TK45, my recoil, just to show you what it looks like in that. So you've got the drum mag in there, and I will do some photos of it in both sort of guns so you can see that. It is a little bit stiff, sort of. It's a tight fitting in there. That obviously, if you are going to be using it, it doesn't slide in and out quite as easily as the mid caps do. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm just so impressed with it. So much so that I'm very tempted to get one myself now because I am so trigger happy. And look at the BB still coming out. There we go. If I can get more than my normal sort of mag's worth of ammo in that one drum and not have to take anything else out but that for a whole, potentially massive game, that's a massive game changer for me, and I am massively sold. So Project Airsoft, I am really impressed with what you've done with that, and it's genuinely well made. I assume it's taken a lot of hours of sort of modelling and refining of the design to get it set up and done right. So I'm really happy with it. So obviously then you're looking at £22 just for the adapter on its own if you already have the drum mag, and it comes with instructions on how to install it, which I'll link to down below. £55 for this with just a normal treble A battery pack, which I'll show you now. So underneath, there's just a little Phillips head screw underneath there. Undo that, take away the thing, and you just pull out this little tray here, and you're putting in your new treble A's in there. They are currently dead and it just needs some new ones, and then it just slides back in there happily. Or it's £60 for the rechargeable battery pack as well. I'd be tempted to say, particularly if you're going for a long game, you might be better with the non-rechargeable, just purely from the point of view, I don't know how long those rechargeable battery packs will last, but it's far easier to just charge that, change those batteries out than trying to sit and wait for recharging on that battery pack and things. Really, really impressed. 1200 round capacity in the drum itself, potentially hundreds more in the fill tube as well. So you're getting, we estimate it's getting close to sort of 2000 rounds of ammunition in that whole drum there, which even I don't go through that much in a game. Close, but not that much. So I hope you've enjoyed this today. I will leave a couple of photos at the end showing it sat in each of the guns just for look and style. Make sure you go and check it out. They do one as well for the QRF Mod 2 from KWA as well as the TK45. Other than that, please do make sure to like, comment and subscribe. If you want to support the channel, I've enabled memberships. It's just 99p and there's a button down there to join. Massively appreciated if you do, but totally optional. And if all else, make sure you come and join my Discord and say hello to us in the Discord. It's a great community of people on there. Thanks a lot, guys. I will see you next time. Bye.